The Toronto International Film Festival saw stars from all over the world descend into the city of Toronto for 11 days of film-loving magic. Hollywood actor Riz Ahmed was one of them. Riz was in town for the premiere of his recent film, Nightcrawler, also starring Jake Gyllenhaal and Renee Russo in lead roles. In the film, Riz plays Rick, a character in search of a home and a steady paycheck who is confronted with various moral dilemmas. Let's find out more about the role from the actor himself. You were here a few years ago at TIFF for the Reluctant Fundamentalist, and now you're back for Nightcrawler. How does it feel being part of all the TIFF action and chaos?
Oh, I love it, and I love Toronto, man. It feels very much at home for me, particularly there's a massive Desi community here. It reminds me a lot of the community in London as well. It's very, very multicultural, very mixed in the way that London is as well, but just without any of the stress and hassle and pollution of London. So yeah, I've always figured it would be a really, really cool place to live.
Now let's talk about Nightcrawler. I watched the film. Very dark. It has a lot of layers to it. It made me question a lot of things I even do as a journalist. Tell me what attracted you to this role.
As soon as I read the script, I felt like it was special, very, very special. The way that Dan wrote it actually was kind of unique. He didn't have different structured scene headings. It was just all in one go. It was one long scene. Certain bits of the script would suddenly just, the font would be 4 times as big, and then it would just go tiny, tiny, tiny. And it was like you're falling through this whole kind of experience. I just knew it would be special straight away. I had to audition for it and get in there and kind of fight for the role, and I'm just really grateful that I got the opportunity to work with these amazing people.
60 to 70 auditions took place for this character, and you were the lucky one. Describe that feeling.
When you really are chasing something and you're fixating on it, sometimes you mess it up. With this, it was kind of came so last minute and random. Didn't have chance to overthink it, and I think maybe that helped me. Sometimes I can overthink things, but actually when you go with your gut, it can work out well. It also helped that Dan Gilroy, the director, was so clear in communicating his vision for the character. He was like, listen, this is what I think I want to do with it, and I think you can push it, you can go far. I want to make a film that's truthful emotionally, but also that kind of takes things to the edge a bit. And the way he communicated who this character was to me, he described the character of Rick as a 3-legged dog just trying to get a break.
You're describing all these different layers to your character, and I know that you actually spent a lot of time with homeless youth, Los Angeles. How did that experience help you? What did you get out of that experience that helped you in your portrayal of Rick?
The character was up until recently homeless, and so I felt it was important to just kind of explore that and understand what that experience is like, and just bring some of that fear of abandonment and need for love that a lot of kind of homeless young people on the streets of LA and everywhere kind of carry around with them, because it kind of made a lot of sense. It unlocked a relationship, I think, between my character and Jake's.
When I'm looking at Rick on screen, you were able to get across so much by doing so little. As an actor, how do you get such a big message across to the audience by being so restrained in your performance?
All it takes for you as an actor is to trust the situation and just be present in that situation. And the audiences are intelligent, they understand what we're going through, we're empathetic animals. The insecurity we have as performers that we need to kind of ram a message down people's throats is misguided. I think actually audiences will meet you halfway.
Where do you think that meeting point is with this film?
Somewhere down a very, very dark alley in the back of someone's subconscious. I'm not sure this film has a message. Someone was saying, is it a morality tale? I think it's a morality tale without any morals in it. I think it says a lot about the kind of society that we live in and kind of what we value, success at any price. But often that price is paid by someone else. And those are kind of some of the thoughts that are triggered in my head. In terms of a moral, a lesson, it's not that kind of film. It gets under your skin a little more than that.